Global Security Council number G1X59, submitted by Hunter Harris. Cybercon's latest robot utilized technology unknown to the ISO, and our forces were no match for its firepower. Though the Scorpius used this weapon to target the world's largest observatories, nearby cities were also victims of destruction. For a while, it looked like the Scorpius really had us against the ropes.
The Scorpius are pushing our resources to the limit. We must find out Cybercon's plan and counteract it quickly. There's a pattern here. The Scorpius robot has destroyed Acosta Falls, Palomar, and Mount Henry observatories. In the last 2 days, they've destroyed 3 of our space observatories. Coincidence? Knowing Cybercon, I don't think so.
Does this have anything to do with the Space Pulse technology?
That's a possibility, Hunter. The Space Pulse was being monitored by those stations.
I see. Anything else?
These observatories housed equipment designed by the finest minds in the ISO, with lenses so specialized that it will take years to rebuild each telescope. I've made a decision to bring in Avery. He'll engineer a device to save our remaining observatories by destroying that robot.
Great.
It wasn't easy to convince him, but I succeeded.
I can't understand why it would be difficult to get Avery to want to help.
Yes?
Excuse me, there's a young boy who's here to see Avery, Dr. Keene.
Avery's away.
I told him that, and now he insists on seeing you. He told me his name is Huey.
Huey? Al, escort Huey to the atrium. We'll meet you there.
As you wish. Right away, sir.
That little boy is Avery's grandson.
Why would he be visiting here?
I'll explain later.
Apparently, Huey was the reason Avery was reluctant about working on another project. He was supposed to take care of the boy while his parents were away at a distant space lab.
Well, the reason I came here is to see my grandpa. So where is he anyway?
Well, Huey, your grandpa's not here. You know he'd rather be with you, but he has other responsibilities.
I'm always last on everybody's list. Gotcha!
So as you can see, without your expertise, our chances of countering the Space Pulse technology are slim, Avery.
Take that, you vile Vorax! Why don't you go back to where you were built?
I know this requires a total commitment, but I'll do all I can to help.
I appreciate you helping.
Dr. Keene, I want you to know that I'll do anything to stop Cybercon, no matter what it takes.
Just hold it!
What?
I won't let anyone take my grandpa away from me.
Huh?
They already took my mommy and daddy.
Huey, your parents are working to help all of Earth.
I don't care. No one is going to take my only grandpa away from me.
Huey, wait! Hey!
Maybe it's best for you to consult on this project instead of being full-time director.
Are you proposing that we let Cybercon and his goons take over the planet while I sit here babysitting? No, I can't. This work's just too important. I'll have his Uncle Klein move in and take care of Huey.
You know my uncle that takes care of me? He's as nutty as a fruitcake.
Huey? You do know your grandpa's working on a project that's important to all the people of the world, don't you?
Huey! Hello! Guess who?
Listen, Uncle Klein, I want to see Grandpa, and that's all I want to do. Got it?
Hey! What are you running from, kid?
When it comes to little kids, I'm pretty fast.
Catch up with him, Mickey.
Oh, sure, you can eat your lollipop now. It's fine with me.
My grandpa used to bring me one home every Friday after work, but I didn't get to eat it until after I finished my dinner.
If you ask me, it sounds like you love and really miss your grandpa a lot. My grandpa's great. I don't get to see very much of him working here.
Sorry to hear that. I just want my grandpa back at home.
Before you know it, he'll be back home. Hey, let's get acquainted. I'm Mickey Dugan.
My grandpa told me all about you. He says you're an eagle rider and a real Gabby Gus.
What? I am not. Nice. Just like to talk.
Well, Mickey must have said the right thing because he convinced Huey that staying with his uncle was not going to be such a bad thing after all.
Well, gee, it was really nice meeting you, Huey.
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
And if you ever want to talk and I'm not on a mission, you can just give me a call here.
That's awful nice of you, and we wish you luck in all your work.
Bye, Mickey.
Oh, it's a shame they couldn't see each other.
Avery's almost finished his work. In a matter of a few weeks, they'll be reunited for good.
You know, Mickey, it would probably be best for everyone if we didn't mention to Avery that Huey tried to visit him. I think you should probably wait until after we're all finished with this.
See ya!
Those who ignore history are condemned to repeat it. I should have known when Mickey didn't answer me he was planning to do what he thought was best. He just didn't see things the way I did.
What's it? Hot stuff.
I'm over here, Mickey. By using the reflective nature of lasers, I may have stumbled onto something.
Coffee break.
Is that a non-fat 3-sugar cafe mocha you got there?
Not quite, sir. It's just regular instant.
Well, I can dream, can't I?
So, how's it going?
2 more days and I should have this solved.
That's great news, Avery. Congratulations.
Thanks for bringing this over. It's rather tasty.
That was no problem. I thought you were running low on fuel.
You know, I feel like taking a break, maybe stepping out and getting a little fresh air.
Wow, Avery, that sounds like a great idea. I think I'll go with you. Yeah, and by walking, your brain will get extra oxygen.
You certainly are a bright and considerate youngster, Mickey.
I thank you for noticing, Avery. But you know, some people have told me I talk too much. But you don't think I talk too much. And if you did think I talk too much, you'd come right out and tell me about it now, wouldn't you?
Oh, I think this is a trap, Mickey. Sounds like you've talked to my grandson. Poor Huey. I hope he's not too upset with me.
Well, what do you say we go for that walk outside now? Ready to go?
Yeah, a change of scenery always charges the creative juices.
Great. Then let's blow this tin can and really go for it.
So off they went, with Mickey leading the way and Avery unaware of what was in store for him.
Mickey, when I said I wanted some fresh air, I didn't mean this much fresh air.
Oh, come on, Avery. Keep up. Take advantage of your accelerated heart rate.
At this rate, I'll have to take advantage of the hotel's doctor.
I brought you to this hotel for something else that'll do your heart a world of good.
All right, let's see it. It certainly is a beautiful hotel architecturally, but that just doesn't interest me right now, Mickey.
Well, if we're lucky, you might see something that really interests you.
Huh? Grandpa!
What? So that's why we're here.
Grandpa, how I missed you.
Huey.
It's like this last month has lasted a whole year.
Now, Huey, we've talked about this before, haven't we?
What are you two doing here?
I ran away from Uncle, but they wouldn't let me see you.
You ran away? That's no way to act. For behaving that way, Huey, I want you to go home. Right now.
But I just wanted to see you.
Avery wanted to turn around and hug Huey, but he had made a promise. Now his dedication forced him to go.
Observatory, Mount Henry, all reduced to ashes. Excellent work.
Why, thank you. Your new laser beam has certainly been instrumental in our success. So what's our next target, oh Masterful One? Tell me.
Our next target for destruction is the Riley Astronomical Observatory near Jet City.
You're going to attack another observatory? I don't understand. Why does he keep attacking observatories? Oh, it must have something to do with preparing to use the space pulse on Earth.
Be aware that by now, Earth's observatories will be protected more fiercely than before.
I'll get through. Don't worry. I'll carry out your splendid plans with the letter, Cybercon.
Fair be the wind behind you, and the way ahead.
My liege.
He's gone. I know this is a prelude to Cybercon using his space pulse to vaporize Earth. This could leave us vulnerable. Who can I depend on if I get in a sticky situation with Cybercon?
Me!
Those pathetic pinheads truly believed that they could somehow pull together and destroy me. I just love mythology. But the truth is, once Earth's eyes to the sky have been blinded, it will be impossible to stop me.
Huey has just got to think I'm an ogre to send him home without spending a little time with him first. Now I've got to concentrate on finishing the design of this laser reflector quickly. Then I can make everything right for everyone.
I've never seen Avery so withdrawn. Next time you should listen to Hunter.
I didn't think it would cause this much trouble.
I just hope he'll be able to get his mind back on his work. Maybe we should talk to him. He hasn't moved from that spot for 2 hours.
Jet City has just sighted the robot.
Huey lives there.
What?
Our Earth Defense ground forces are about to engage the robot 3 miles from Jet City.
How will they fight that new laser?
We have no way of counteracting it effectively.
Then let's get going.
Our only chance is for Avery to join you on this mission.
But what about Huey?
You gotta help us and Huey.
How can I do both? I need time to finish designing our reflector.
The only way to save Huey is to destroy that robot before he destroys Jet City. As for the reflector, you can continue working on your design as the Eagle Riders fly you there.
Come on, Avery.
Huh? Why, I would be honored to fly with them.
Mm-hmm. Are all of you ready for this dangerous mission?
Yes.
I wondered how this would turn out. This robot was unlike anything we'd ever seen. It was up to Avery to come up with a way to stop this terror. By the time we neared the battle zone, everyone was ready, and Avery had had enough time to formulate what to do.
The boss turned this mission over to me. With such weak opposition, the Riley Observatory will soon be completely leveled.
Hold on, sir. We're closing in on our main target. We're 30 seconds from firing. Move us in a little closer to the observatory. Very good, sir.
Beginning final alignment sequence. 20 seconds until alignment is complete and the beam is ready to fire. Final convergence of beam is now plotted, locked, and programmed, sir.
Sir, there's an unidentified spaceship closing in on us.
What devastation.
Half the city's gone.
I can't believe it. That robot works fast.
Let's get him.
Ollie, turn on the beam gatherer now.
The beam collector is now functional.
Then let's catch some rays.
Laser beam ready to fire, sir.
We caught a lot of energy from that beam.
So is it time to reflect it back?
Our reflector has just been destroyed.
What happened to it?
Unfortunately, it was shattered by that pulse, but there's a reflector down there we can use.
Huh?
You mean the Riley?
The observatory's reflector will work great. Mm-hmm.
Well, if that'll work, we better go right down there and get it.
Joe, you go with Avery. Ollie, ready to drop him?
Right. Hunter, I expect you to keep that robot off our backs.
Sure.
Have you jumped out of a spaceship before?
Hmm? Let's do it. Geronimo!
Huh? Mickey, what are you doing?
Uncle Clyde, where are you?
I don't suppose there's any possible way to hurry with this, is there?
I'm trying.
Hurry, Avery.
Fire! Attacking this robot is useless. It can take anything we throw at it.
Well, let's just hope we can hold on until Avery's ready.
So, Avery, sometime today, huh?
I've got to move slow or I'll damage it.
Now, if I were Huey, just where would I be?
Structurally, if we take one more good jolt like that, the Ultra Eagle will be history.
We're ready to go, Ollie.
Get down here and pick us up as quick as you can.
Time to turn the tables.
Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna have to make our move fast.
All right, now that we've got a hold of a laser beam reflector, how can we get a shot at it through that force field? Even that impenetrable barrier has a weakness.
What?
If he wants to shoot his beam, then there's a small part of the force field he must open to allow the laser out. Or the laser beam would hit the force field and explode inside the barrier.
That's when we aim at the part that's open.
Avery, mount that reflector on my Super Hawk and do it as quickly as you can.
What?
There's no need to risk all our personnel, Joe, and besides, the Super Hawk's more maneuverable in terms of getting off a quick shot.
I figured you'd say that, so it's already mounted and ready, Hunter.
Thanks.
you ready for jettison?
All set. Commence jettison now.
He's reflecting the laser beam and it's heading back at us. We have to evacuate now.
All right, time to finish this off. Base oil! Once the robot was destroyed, we set down for a more personal mission. Mickey and Huey were still somewhere in that rubble, and no one was more concerned about finding them than Avery.
Huey.
So what's taking so long? When are they coming? Seeing that robot blow up sure was exciting, Mickey.
We sure had a great view.
All I want right now is to see my grandpa. He promised after the robot was destroyed that he'd come home again. I sure have missed him. He's the best grandpa anyone ever could have. Hey,
Wait.
huh? Grandpa!
Oh, Huey.
I love you so.
Saving the world is always a great feeling, but bringing people together like Huey and his grandpa feels even better.
Next time, ask before you jump out.
Though there was a feeling of finality to this moment, there were still many unanswered questions. 4 of the world's greatest observatories had been destroyed. Would this compromise our ability to defend against the space pulse? And what will Cybercon try next to dominate Earth? Well, whatever he tries, we'll be protecting our planet, defending what's right and fair for the global good.